You are watching the South African Morning. We, of course, still hanging out with the good dog comedian Riaad Moosa, but also our home cooks making sure that we enjoy not only our dessert, but our smoothie. This is so pretty. This looks beautiful, and it looks healthy too. But also looks like a full meal. You could have this and just take your shake and run about your day and miss your breakfast if you're trying to, of course, be healthy.
Are you using a spoon to eat the smoothie?
Just because
Is that what Riaad... Oh, jeez.
No, just to get
you really
the
can take
strawberries
the Cape Town
out.
You can take the boy out of Cape Town, but you can't take the Cape Town out.
Stop it. You're not Cape Town viewers to switch off now.
Sorry, Cape Town, we do love you. But actually, it's not a bad idea to use the spoon. Can we just talk about the smoothie quickly before we say goodbye to both of you and what you're hoping from season 4? We spoke about what's in the bowl earlier, but there is so much happening in this glass. In fact, I think Riaad and Tumelo both picked up. When you drink it, there's what on top? A bit of a cinnamon? Or...
Yeah.
Cinnamon on the top.
Yeah.
And we did garnish with some blueberries and a strawberry, slice of strawberry. So inside it, we've got almond milk, blueberries, and a bit of mango as well, with some honey and more cinnamon.
Most important question before we say goodbye for this morning, how would this go with tequila?
Gee.
No, it's a consumer question. I'm worried about our consumers. I'm very worried about how they feel. Tequila, yes.
Consumers.
Berries.
Not for the morning, hey?
No.
No.
I agree.
Just wanted to be clear.
I
for
agree.
those
He always has to slot that in
we
somewhere.
shouldn't be doing that.
Take
That's
chances.
all the best with season 4.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much,
you.
guys. Thank you for having us.
This morning. I'm so scared I'm going to get the name wrong again. Laje?
Laje.
Laje. Laje Raymond and Jabu Shange. One of the teams, go Google them. They're in for the fight of their lives, and I really hope it's you two that end up taking it. I think we're allowed to be slightly subjective because you gave us breakfast. We're allowed to be subjective. All the best.
Thank you so much.
For season 4.
Thank you.
Let's come back to you, Riaad, and talk about what's happening right now, developments in politics. Later conference is coming up. So much is happening. I mean, what's your view? I mean, I was talking to Lukwana Mnguni, and we were talking about the president dishing out kisses to the elderly out in Bloemfontein. Panyaza Lesufi now being the new premier of Gauteng. Popalet's out, but she still wants to be mayor for Johannesburg. Are you overwhelmed as a comedian, or is this material?
No, look here. I actually did a transition to more introspective jokes over the period of, I think, the past 2 years. Because I mostly, in my shows, I would predominantly talk about my life, right, which involves my wife, my kids, right? And then I would have a section related to politics, the politics of the time. But honestly, I can say over the last, I've become so dejected and despondent about just the state of everything, right? I can't consume it. It just becomes, there's a sense of helplessness about everything. So I focus on, my immediate household, and I also try to infuse comedy into that setting because I actually got sad during the pandemic because I wasn't able to perform.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how therapeutic stand-up comedy, not just laughter, was for me. Now, first of all, laughter is very therapeutic because it improves your cardiac output, it drops your blood pressure, it improves your immune system, your T lymphocytic immune response. There's so many benefits to laughter. And just also realizing that we sitting in our homes being all separate, we aren't able to laugh together. And I also realized that laughter is more of a social interaction. You are 8 more times more likely to laugh when you're with a group of people than when you are alone. Like even if you type LOL, right? How many people type LOL? But they don't really laugh out loud.
That is so true.
How weird is that? Right? You type LOL because laughter is actually a social cue to let other people know you're non-threatening, to let the group bond.
Yeah, and also the satisfaction if you find something funny and you're like, did you see what I just saw? Did you get the joke of the pun that I just got? There's satisfaction.
You want to share those moments.
Share that moment.
Right.
So with politics and humor, it's very important that you come up with the jokes and you do it also, and it's also topical stuff, so you have to be on the pulse of what's happening. But me, I've got 4 kids, dude. I've been overpopulating the earth, So I rarely get any opportunity if I'm not doing stand-up comedy or busy with the family. I don't get much opportunity to delve into politics. But it's something that I used to do, and I hope to also do again. you know, I have been, it's like almost emotionally protective to avoid those
I
things.
hear you. It makes sense.
We want to talk about your tour in a moment, and now you just sparked something else. I want to talk about family and how much you can bring them into comedy as well. When you get home and Mrs. Moosa is going, I'm waiting for you. You need to have a talk. We'll get there in a moment, though. But I have to ask. We spoke about Chris Rock earlier. Trevor Noah, walking away or pushed?
I don't know. I don't. I'd be surprised if he was pushed because he seems to be at like the top in terms of his performing, like everywhere. He does massive arenas. We've happened to, you know, be interacting from time to time over the years. And all I can say is that, I mean, he has a lot more to offer than The Daily Show. As a supremely talented person, people don't actually know how talented he is. He's got natural ability. It's not necessarily joke writing that is his specific strength. It's his poise and presentation.
Right.
I can tell you that I will usually do a show, I'll prep a show, I'll work it for a year, and then it'll be good, it'll be perfect, and then I will shoot a special. We had to assist Trevor a couple of years ago with Gupta on My Stoop. He was in New York doing The Daily Show. So he said that it's a month away. I'm doing the Dome for 4 nights, 44,000 people. So just come through, help me, bounce around ideas. So a whole lot of comedians went there, a couple of his friends. And I thought, because I'm a conscientious guy, doctor, like, we're going to write furiously. Because I'm like, are you going to do a massive show? Like, in a couple of months, I will never be able to do anything like it. So I'm thinking we're going to write furiously, like from morning till night, which I did. Right? But he was busy with The Daily Show the whole day. And then in the evening...
But he's got a team.
But not for his show. And then we were hanging out for a little bit. And it's not like we were writing jokes for him. I was trying to write jokes for him. Not the other comedians, they were just chilling. Right? I'm trying. And then you would hardly use anything. All he would do is maybe get an idea, and then he'll go off on a tangent and sort of create this routine within a couple of seconds. Like the thing, like other comedians, even Chris Rock, you say, Seinfeld, they have to practice. You know, maybe not Chappelle. Chappelle's so comfortable on stage. But he will be able to take something and then perform it perfectly, like immediately. And that is an unusual skill.
So why walk away? Or was he pushed? And I think that was my question. What do you think happened? Do you think Trevor pulled the pitch?
I think, you know, for a long time, Trevor's been wanting to do a lot of other things. And he enjoyed his time on the Daily Show. But, like, I don't know what the behind the scenes dynamics are. But I definitely don't think that, you know, you've heard the last in terms of from Trevor. I just also know that in America, like, I mean, they fight so much there, dude. It's like, it's absolutely ridiculous. But I think he's going to do great things, and, you know, maybe he can come spend some time in South Africa.
We want to bond with him because he did say that he missed South African food. So we're like, come home and just cool off and, you know, debrief before you get out to your world tension again. But I want to jump on your question that you had planned for Riaad regarding family. How does your family feel with you including them in your material? I mean, if I was part of your family, I'd think I'm not safe. Something could happen. I need to make sure I watch my step
so
around
what
this
you
guy.
say.
Yeah, and what I do, because it might just happen.
When you get home?
Look here, I try and balance it. So I'm a weird guy, first of all. Living with me is weird.
No one would have thought.
Right. So I first start out, you know, with that as a basis, and then continue to, you know, talk about my family. But hopefully from a point that people relate to it, so that I identify things that people in other homes, right, can also find funny and connect with, right? But for me, it's difficult because, like, I'm a weirdo. So I will walk around the house doing accents, right? Because of the war in Ukraine, I've been, like, doing this character from Rounders, the movie with Matt Damon. The character called Teddy KGB. So I just walk around the house all day. He beat me, pay him, pay that man, pay that man his money. And I'm a 45-year-old medical doctor. Right?
Medical doctor,
with 4 kids walking around the house. He beat me, pay him, pay that man, pay that man. I'm a real doctor, not a dentist. A real doctor.
What doctor are you?
Right? And I'm walking around the house like he beat to my grandmother, he beat me. He's always like, you make more noise than the children here. My dad looks at me a lot of time, with disappointment. I paid so much money for this guy.
This medical degree, and this is what you do.
Now he's acting like an outpatient. It's ridiculous. And my dad's an orthopedic surgeon with a super speciality in hand surgery. Right? So not only orthopedic surgeon, a bone doctor, he did an extra specialization.
Goodness.
I remember when we were younger, some lady got her hand chopped off by a panga, and he was part of the team that reattached the hand,
wow,
fully functional. So he has that, and I'm walking out, he beat me, paid him.
Did you keep the slips for your medical degree?
I hope he did.
It's probably what you
I hope he did.
I sometimes ask him because I haven't paid my HPCSA fees because, I don't practice, right? So I still sometimes ask him for a script. That's not good. That's not.
I can't believe we have this on national TV.
We're going to talk about the tour. We're going to have one last go with you in a couple of minutes. We're going to focus on your tour. What medical doctor are you? GP. And what did you want to become?
I wanted to do pediatrics. I never planned not to do medicine. It's just I had the opportunities to do stand-up comedy. It was around the time I met Kagiso Lediga, David Cow, all of those guys at university. And this was just post 94. So it was a very interesting time because before, in high school, we didn't have the vote, and in high school, we had the vote. And in university, we had the vote. Right? High school, we were only in a colored school, and then university, all of a sudden, we're mixing with all different races. So it was a very, very strange time. So many different opportunities. And after I did medicine, I had the opportunity to perform on the Pure Monati show.
And here you are. You've got a medical degree. You still have to ask Daddy for scripts when you get sick as well. Dr. Riaad Moosa enjoying a smoothie and breakfast with us here on the SA Morning. We are going to sneak in one more segment with the good doctor because we want to talk about this tour because I think the entire country's missed you, Doctor. We want to talk about this tour because I see you even performing tonight as well. We're going to talk about that in a couple of minutes from now.